Oh boy, that game sure was something, was it? Hell yeah, man. That game sure was something. Why the hell are you talking like that? What do you mean? I'm talking.
Adaptive streaming quality issue. Are you sure you're using the lowest quality?
What the hell are you talking about?
ESPN is not responding. Do you want to close the tab?
Did the robots take you over? God damn it.
There seems to have been a corruption issue with your computer. Please restart now.
What?
Fuck you too.
Wow, that ended up getting way out of tune. All right, turns out it wasn't out of tune. I was just a fret off. Bruins win 3-2 in overtime to the St. Louis Blues. Welcome back to the Den. I was Johnson Freeman, and that was quite possibly the worst viewing experience for any hockey game I've ever seen. I mean, first of all, let's start off with the fact. Let's start off with the elephant in the room. This game was broadcast by ESPN, and I already have a massive problem with their broadcast. With their broadcast, as, I know a lot of people don't like replays, but let's face it, those replays we only hate because we only hate when a play is under review. We love watching highlight replays, and ESPN's broadcast barely has any of them. So they're just kind of screwed. So we're kind of screwed off the bat. Second off, their announcers suck. Their announcers are probably the worst, are probably some of the worst. And I'm just the entire game. I was like, wow. I wonder how many times they're gonna bring up Game 7 of 2019. Oh, has it gone 5 minutes without them bringing up that Stanley Cup that we lost to recently against them? Shoot, let's bring it up again. But not only was that an issue. The stream was, at least for maybe it was just the Wi-Fi in my dorm room being awful, but the stream was laggy everywhere. I try on ESPN, and plus streams sucked. I go to so I then go to my go-to NHL66x.ir/simulation. Stream there sucked, so I go to On Hockey. So I go to On Hockey for that stream. It sucked. I missed pretty much the entire third period because the stream because I can't tell if it was just my dorm building deciding to shit a brick, or if their streams decided to shit a brick. But either way, I couldn't watch the third period, so I have very little notes for that. But Bruins right into this one and really struggling. And yes, we made the playoffs last game, but we've lost 4 of our last 6. Pasternak is still out. Lindholm is still out. Olmark is still out. And now Curtis Lazar is on the second line. Now I have a feeling. Now I'm pretty sure I know why this is the case. If actually, no, probably not. I was gonna mention Fabian Lysell, but to be honest, I don't think that they would have wanted to rush him up to the majors immediately after the WHL season and stop and ended. And even then, the Vancouver Giants ended up making the WHL playoffs, so that kind of delays things a little bit more. However, Johnny Beecher from Michigan is down in Providence with us, and tonight he had a 2-goal game, including an overtime winner. It was fantastic. It was great. Who knows? Maybe he's gonna be. They were saying like he's not necessarily a goal scorer, but his size, presence, and stick handle and playing ability make him a threat on the ice. To which I say, did we really just? To which I respond, did we really just draft another bottom six? Another bottom six forward with great plugging, with great. Did we really just draft another bottom six forward for physicality's sake when we need a second line center? So now Curtis Lazar is on the second line. Mark McLaughlin is down on the fourth line, and again, in people, I know people have been saying maybe put Smith on that second line again, and I don't hate that idea. I know that there's the chemistry of the teeny boppers line of 11, 12, 13, and I think maybe they could. I think maybe you put McLaughlin on that line and just see what happens. But anyway, puck drop. We're off to a good start with Swayman and stopping a pretty decent breakaway by Braden Shen, and St. Louis ends up taking a penalty. So great. We have a chance to rectify our 0-25 stretch, and it's 0-26. I don't know how many times Mike Riley has taken in a high sticking penalty in the past this season, but I think the answer is way too goddamn much. It seems like every game or every other game, he's taking this penalty. He's taking a high sticking penalty for no reason. So that kills our power play. We go on penalty kill. We go on the penalty kill, and just absolutely nothing happens. And later on, Charlie McAvoy gets a hooking call. It was he was trying to clear the puck, and his stick got tripped up on a player on the Blues. I can see why they called it. Still kind of a weak call, but that being said, Bruins try and play hard defense, but it just doesn't work. Jordan Kyrou, what a workhorse! There are like 3 players on the Blues that I will never criticize. Is Jordan Kyrou, Ryan O'Reilly, and Torrey Krug. You can probably tell why because of the last one, but Jordan Kyrou, absolute workhorse, gets to the puck while he's falling, makes an insane pass across the crease to Vladimir Tarasenko. Senko finds Bushnevich and right at the middle. Well, I don't know what our net front defense is doing there. Clearly, the answer is not enough. So they get a power play goal, making that their ninth power play goal in their last 10 games. Meanwhile, we haven't had a single power play goal in our last 8. But Bruins after this have a really rough time clearing, and Barbashev and Lazar end up getting into it because of Barbashev just checking Taylor Hall in the face. Lazar takes great exception to that, and he and he ends up and the two of them go to the box for roughing to end the period on a 4-on-4. Second period, the 4-on-4 dies. Oh yeah, I forgot another part of why technology seems to hate me today. My phone charger has been having problems. So for like the past freaking 8 hours, I've been just hovering around on 20% battery. It sucks. But the Brusque goes a nice wraparound and shoots the and first attempt gets blocked by Ville Husev because of course it does. And then he picks up the rebound and it goes around the top back rim, I guess, of the net. Bruins immediately start celebrating. But the refs say no goal at first. Then they take another look at it and like, shit, yeah, damn it, yeah, that was a good goal. So we start back at the middle. It's funny. DeBrusque had 7 goals in his first 43 games this season. He has 16 in his last 28. That is an insane second half turnaround. I love this man. I love this man. And the Bruins seem to be finding their footing afterwards. They're getting decent shots on Husso. They're clearing the puck with efficiency, and just like that, Forbert just shoots as hard as he can from the blue line, and before Husso can take it, Taylor Hall just taps the puck down and it bounces into the net to put the Bruins up 2-1. And I mean, Ville Husso is an insane goalie. He proves that later on. And there was like a flurry of like 3 shots on goal the Bruins had that and he stopped while he was freaking laying down on the ground. It was amazing. But quite possibly the funniest part of this entire game was Jordan Kyrou is going for the puck, and Mike Riley is right there with him. And they're going toe for toe. They're going step for step, and freaking Kyrou just performed quite possibly the first Tatsumaki Senpukiaku on NHL ice. The dude did the freaking Street Fighter spin move on that dude, and it broke Mike Riley's stick in half. But the best part is that while Riley is skating back to the bench to get a new stick, he kicks the puck forward. He's still playing the puck. How can you watch that series of events and not laugh your ass off? But we also have to talk about the most annoying thing that happened tonight, and that being Robert Thomas's goal. Well, Matchbox 18, and he deflected from behind him. Vladimir Tarasenko was at the blue line and just backhanding it just to keep the puck in the Bruins zone with like barely any time left. Robert Thomas is there. He has his stick up and he manages to corral a puck off his stick into the net with you guessed it, less than a minute left in the period. No net front presence to stop him, but at the same time, that goal is so insane that like you can't even find. I can't find a way to be mad at that goal. It was just an insane. It was just insane. Now the third period, I don't know what happened. I literally have no idea what happened because the streams were just dead. They were just dead. Mm. Mm. So I am going to instead read off the after three notes from it's from low quality Bruins fan, and you probably know of his videos and probably watch them a lot more than you watch mine. And you know what? I totally understand that one, but I totally understand. And his videos are a lot more in depth and more comedic than mine. And for after three, mm, Lazar tripped on a breakaway and didn't get called. That was pretty brutal. The broadcast team is abhorrent. I completely agree with you, Loqual. Uh, why was the fourth line out with a minute left? Honestly, I have no clue. Who Forbert saved the game with the huge block? I couldn't see. And the Bruins have played too well for this to go past regulation. That honestly I can't agree with. The Bruins for this game felt like they were outplaying the Blues. It was pretty well. Well, here are my notes on it. I missed the first 10 minutes of the third because bad stream quality, laggy, and computer kept crashing. Kyrie gets a breakaway stopped by I don't even know who because the stream is so bad. Oh my god, this is so laggy. Overtime. The Bruins, I think it was Coyle in overtime. He just falls to the ground and completely untouched. And Swayman has to come out as fast as he can and poke check it away, just to make sure that just to clear it. And that works. That works. DeBrusque ends up with the puck behind the net. He passes to McAvoy, who has the entire middle lane open, and he just has the entire lane open. Last frame. Got to get a strike to win, and oh boy, does he knock down all 10. And going top shelf against Ville Husso. Oh, and that ices the game. Am I completely impressed with this win? No, I'm not. There were definitely still things that the Bruins needed to work on. For example, the power play. People have been making memes about the freaking, what is it, the Phineas and Ferb intro, where they say discovering something that doesn't exist, and it's and the thing that Ferb uncovers is the Bruins power play. Do I like that the Bruins gave up a goal in the last minute of a period? What are you, fucking nuts? Of course I hate it. Do I like that the Bruins kept getting so many chances and not capitalizing on any of them? Absolutely not. Do I like the fact that that Marchand that Bergeron and Marchand are both not really doing much in terms of scoring as of late? Not really. Although right now I don't think. Although as long as they're playing good defensive forward hockey, which it seems like they're doing, that's perfectly fine. But our next two games are against the Penguins again and the Rangers. The Penguins, I think Malkin's going to be back, so that might be a wrench in the plans. And as for the Rangers, if I'm not mistaken, in tonight Igor Shesterkin just recorded his third shutout in his last 5 starts. I am terrified. But that is it for tonight's episode of Into the Den. Thank you all so much for watching. Quick like, quick subscribe if you like. Down below is the GoFundMe for Jake Tebow's recovery and for a family fleeing Texas, as well as my TikTok. And tell your friends that streaming sucks. Streaming just sucks.